Right, we're here at around about 3:15 now on this nice morning. It's a dry morning as well, which is very important. We're here, of course, for Darkness into Light 2015, the Killarney Walk known as Nathan's Walk, and a big part of that is the manager of funding. Is that it for Pieta House? That's Kieran Brady.
I have the grandiose title of Director of Funding and Advocacy in Pieta House. Really, we try to help to make people aware of what we do, and we also raise funds to enable us to deliver the service.
And how much effort and funding has gone into making this event possible down here at Killarney Racecourse?
Well, I would say on the part of the local committee here, an absolutely huge effort has gone in. This is our 5th year conducting the Nathan's Darkness into Light Walk for Pieta House, and every year the committee improve on the work that they do, and they increase the work, and the numbers improve, and the funds raised improve. The most important thing though, Brendan, is the sense of solidarity and awareness and comfort that we get, and what people experience when they're doing the walk here in Killarney. It's absolutely tremendous. A huge amount of work, but as I say, it's the local volunteers, Dennis and Maria O'Carroll, Kevin and Sheila O'Donoghue. I won't name all the committee, but you know, there's tremendous people here in Killarney who help us. So we just point them in a direction, and they deliver this for us every year. As you say, Killarney were the pioneers in Kerry, and it was really so important. They established a marvellous event, and the other communities in Listowel, in Dingle, and indeed in Tralee have recognised the value of the event, and they asked could they have their own event. And because the event in Killarney was being so well subscribed and well attended, we decided that we should actually open up to the other communities, because it becomes unmanageable after a while. So we look forward to a very successful event in Listowel and in Dingle, and possibly in the future in other venues in Killarney. But in Kerry, but in Killarney we'll always be the pioneers, they'll be the leaders, and Nathan's Walk has brought us a long way.
Kieran, thanks very much, and enjoy the walk.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
There's someone that asked me that question yesterday.
Yeah, do you want to fire again, so?
Okay, could you respond to the suggestion that all this activity has not reduced the rates of suicide?
Well, I certainly would. It would appear from the numbers that suicide is not being impacted greatly. The levels are not being impacted greatly by this type of activity. But in reality, I would say that there has been huge numbers of uncorroborated deaths by suicide. Nowadays, the information is much clearer. Events like this have actually succeeded in removing a great part of the stigma that attached. So now people are much more open. People are prepared to talk. There is a place to go, which is Pieta House, and people are availing of it. And I believe that in time we will see significant improvements as a result of the awareness and the solidarity and the service and the removal of the stigma, which has been very important. And really, it's great thanks to people here who have suffered loss, like Dennis and Maria O'Carroll and many others, who are prepared to give their efforts to helping and spreading the good word that there are places to go. To talk and to connect is good. It's much better than withdrawing from society.
What's your name now?
Sheila O'Donoghue.
Sheila O'Donoghue, yeah. Okay.
Okay, and we mentioned the sponsors as well.
Okay, now I'm joined by one of the main people behind the scenes. She might not say that herself, but that's because all volunteers are very modest. That is Sheila O'Donoghue. Sheila, how are you today?
I'm fine, thanks very much.
Is this your first event for Nathan's Walk?
Well, I suppose it is, yes. I've always been in the background, but I suppose I'm doing a little bit more this year now.
And what would this event mean to you? Does it have a personal connection with you?
Not a personal connection, thanks be to God, but I know Dennis and Marie. We've known them for a while, and it's touched loads of people around Killarney and stuff, so we just volunteer. That's basically it. Oh my goodness, there's loads of hours, but you know what, from the first one really was the hardest, I suppose, really getting everything organised and stuff, but as the years goes on it gets easier, but then you get more people involved, and I suppose it's down to just everyone doing their own job and getting it all sorted and down to the last detail. We're all here now, and everything seems to be running smoothly.
I reckon you'll be able to walk it in your sleep, only they've changed the circuit.
Changed the route, yes.
Now I'm joined by one of our walkers for today's event, and she is one of our more nomadic walkers because she's all the way from Waterville today. So Nicola O'Shea, you're very welcome to Killarney first of all, and you're very welcome to Nathan's Walk.
Thank you very much.
Tell me what this event means to you, because you've travelled an awful long way to be here this morning.
I've thought about, it's my first time doing the walk, and I said I'd like to come to Killarney to do it today because I want to support the.Pieta House and the walk. I feel it's a very good event, very worthwhile event. I've heard about it from friends that attended last year, and I just felt it was something I really wanted to do myself. Well, we left Drummond in Waterville this morning at 2 a.m. and both myself and my neighbour travelled over the block to get here, and since we've come we've been made feel very welcome. It's a very well organised event, and we actually see quite a few people now from South Kerry, so we're well represented. So we don't have a local event, this is the closest event, so we've all made an effort to come.
Is this your first time being at this event?
Yeah, it is.
And what do you make of it so far?
I think it's very well organised. It's fantastic to see so many people here.
And where are you from yourself?
I'm from Killarnay. Yeah, there's a group of us. We're not all here yet. We're from ProMed. It's a medical and dental supply company from just outside Killarnay.
And I'm enjoying it. It seems very, very well organised, and I'm glad we did it. We took the challenge to do it for more. Very important, because I feel that if somebody needs help, that it wakes things up and it makes they realise that there's help out there, and not to be embarrassed or anything to look for help. It's just like any other sickness we can have in the morning, to look for help, and there's always help available there. And it's important to make money for them so that we can raise the money for them.
Good morning, ladies. How are we all?
Not too bad.
Your t-shirts are looking fantastic.
Thanks very much.
You saw the camera and now you're turning this way. Okay, are you in a group together today?
Well, no, not really.
No.
I came up with my mother and my mother-in-law.
Very good. It's good to keep the in-laws with you anyway in the close-knit circle. Yeah. And where have you come from today?
Carsevine.
All the way from Carsevine?
Yeah.
And why are you here today?
Tis a good cause to raise money for and make funds for something that's, I suppose, beneficial to people that we know, and I suppose everyone's been through someone that's had to use the place, so I suppose it's just good to give back.
And how was the journey? Did you sleep beforehand? Did you decide to stay up?
I slept for about 2 hours. I needed it. I only came down from Cork yesterday evening, so I was like, I need some bit of sleep. The journey was fine though. We met no cars on the road.
How are you guys?
Hi.
All right, you're going through all the t-shirts. You're not picking out anything. Are you volunteers?
No, we're not. We came down here from, we're at a conference in the Killarney, the national, and so we...
Killarney Park?
Yeah. No, the Gleneagle. So we, there's about 14 of us or so.
Excellent. And so, what have you arranged here?
Two of the lads, a couple of them aren't doing it, but they want a t-shirt. You know, they registered but didn't, so we're picking up the t-shirts.
Lovely. And tell me, what is the reason behind you coming here today? Is this something that has affected you personally, or?
We do it because every year we do it in Dublin. Yeah, well, it does affect everybody. You know, through work, through that home life, you know, your friends. So yeah, we do it for.
So how are you finding this event so far?
Fantastic. The core of the group are the Civil Public and Services Union Youth Committee, and we've been doing the walk for Pieta House for the last 3 years, all right. And it was a bit strange tonight because when we're leaving the hotel, there's still people up after the dinner dance, all right. So it's a bit weird. Everybody's in their finery, and we're heading out here. But we thought it was an ideal opportunity. We had our conference on, and that we do it. And it's as you say, it's such a good cause. Everybody is affected in one way or the other, and we're really happy to be here.
You're one of the volunteers behind this, and you're right beside the table, which is very, very important.
Yes.
How many people do you reckon are here so far, and how many people have registered?
We reckon there's a couple of thousand here already, yeah. We found this year the online registration is much busier. We're much quieter here at the desk. This is a new venue for us here. Normally we were out in the INEC and we had much more cash coming in, but definitely people are being more organised, registering beforehand.
And tell us, where is the route going to take us this year?
It's through down here, left, turn right into or into the domain, around the lake shore, back out through the town and back down here. It's just a little over the 5k. We'll keep
a little over? I didn't sign up for that.
We know you're a good runner. We know you're a good runner.
Thanks very much.
No problem, no problem. Enjoy.
Hello there, how are we? I see a Killarney hat.
You do, yeah.
So you're obviously you've been up for a good while, I imagine, seeing as you've travelled from Killarney. How is this your first event here in Killarney?
It is, yeah, first. So.
And what brings you here today?
Just to do it, you know, just to, I don't know, you know, just.
For a good cause?
Yeah, a good cause, yeah. Something we haven't done, so yeah, just decided.
And what's this man's name here?
Girl.
Oh, sorry, so what's this girl's name here? Sorry.
He's still asleep.
Tyler.
I am still asleep, yes.
Tyler.
Hello, Tyler. And how are you finding this event? Because I would imagine it's past your bedtime.
Yeah, I just got up.
And him just past his as well.
What did he say to you?
It's past yours as well.
Well, I better go home, so I guess.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. How are you? It's early but not so bright. You're here registering?
We're doing our best.
I'm not trying to take any details now.
No. I forgot the glasses, so it's a little bit difficult. But
maybe if you turn on your head torch.
No, it's fine. We can see plenty, yeah.
Where have you travelled from today? Are you part of a group here?
There's three of us. We travelled from Kilmare.
Kilmare, okay. So yeah. All the way from South Kerry. And what time did you get up, or did you go to sleep at all?
Well, these guys are up about 2:45. I'm up since yesterday sometimes, so.
And what brings you to this event here in Killarney today?
For me, I've been coming, this is 3 in a row. I just think it's a very worthy cause. It's important to support it and create a bit of awareness. I think it's very easy to do. Anyone can do it, and I mean it just it's kind of significant as well, the fact that you're kind of starting in darkness and you're finishing up when it's bright. So it's a little bit special. It kind of works for me.
Good. All right, now I'm joined by Cathal Walsh. She's holding a sign, not pointing at me. It's pointing people in the right direction. So, Cathal, how are you this morning?
I'm very good, and I'm delighted with the numbers that have been passing through here. It's been fantastic. It's uplifting to see so many young people in particular who recognise what this walk is all about. And there's great credit due to the Carroll family, who have been back in this walk for some years now. And it's a tribute to the generosity of the people also who have descended on the race course here, and thanks be to God the weather is beautiful for them this morning.
And with the new venues in Listowel and Dingle, people were kind of thinking that it would be mainly a Killarney event, but the majority of people I've been talking to have been from Carsaveen, Drummond, Kenmare, a lot of people from South Kerry. So what do you think of that? It's pretty incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think Killarney is the real capital of Kerry, to be honest with you.
A controversial statement at this hour.
I know, yeah, but listen, controversy is great at any time. Get the people talking. I don't think there's a place in Ireland that is good as Killarney for people to come out and support any cause that's worthy. And this morning we have one of the most worthy causes, Pieta House. Suicide, a very, very topical thing at the moment. So many hundreds of people dying every year, and with the likes of Pieta House, hope to turn the tide.
Well, Cathal, thanks very much, and thanks for pointing us in the right direction.
Very good, thank you.
I'm going to read for you the message that came from Joan Freeman, who was the founder of Pieta House, Darkness into Light. Good morning to each and every one of you. No matter where you are about to set out from, you and thousands of Irish people across the world are sharing this journey together. You are leading the way in this war against suicide. This morning, for one morning, we can all feel hopeful. We can all feel pride in what we have achieved. However, we must continue to fight. You, the people, are the most important component of all in further preventing suicide. Look around you, fair heart. Look at the people just like you and me. Feel their strength and determination, because that is your strength and determination. That is what hope feels like. It's knowing you are not alone. It's knowing that the people around you understand and care. That is what hope is. And thank you, Winter, for giving it all to us. The theme this year is connecting. We are connecting to all the villages, towns and cities across the world walking on this day. But we also are connected because of suicide. For the last few years, the voice shouting against the tragedy of suicide belonged to Pieta House. Now this voice belongs to the Irish people, and this shout has turned into a bellow. We can win this war because of you. As you walk today, I'm asking you to share that journey with anyone you see walking alone. Shorten their load, shorten their road and their everything that brings them here today, and share the story with them. And of course the people who have gone before us, they too are sharing this journey with us. They too are leading the way for us. As we say as Gaeilge, Gurion Bert Boher, the two together shorten a road, company shortens the road, and I think we've a company of about 4,000 people here today. Marokkelskir, Guramahaguguler for coming here today. Thank you to the committee for organising, and now it's last line, if I can get to it, the end of the line there with a bit of light, and now let's go walk together into light. Sholinarai than Goosh Untuksa, and it's wonderful to see so many young people here as well as the others. Guramila Mahagib, as Gunairi and Law live, and may we see you all next year. Guramila Mahagib Accord. Fogreeman is shift the God, the ready, the 5th Pieta walk from darkness into light in Killarnay is about to begin. A 3, a 2, a hen, a way live.
Very happy, great night, weather lovely, everything, and a great, brilliant crowd.
Are you happy with the new venue?
Oh, delighted, because there was a lot easier get in and out and safer for the public on the no main roads. Absolutely delighted, and tis great to be able to support it, and tis great to see you down again, Kieran, this year.
They're seeing roughly about 4,500. We're hoping to have it here again if they'll have us next year.
Good boy.